Hello and welcome back to Module 3 of the Microsoft Outlook course. So in this video we will continue with the topic of tags. So in this way we'll show you how you can, just like appointments, set up tags which can be for you or for other colleagues or people you want to set up tags for. So to see how that works, we open up our Outlook application where we stopped the last time, where in this week we try to make some meetings, both for recording, as you can see. What we want to do here is to talk about tax itself. So I'll first make sure that we are on the right account, which is FODAZ4. And then in order to start looking into tax, you can go to this order mode here, which is mainly for no, not this one, but the next one. It's for tax. So when you click that, you notice that you have under the home menu you have new tags, and from this point you can create some tags. So let's make sure we are on this account, and this is our working account for this course. And then here you can see, let's create a new tags. So you type the subject of the tags that you want to do. So here you can see perform car wash. So when you enter that subject and you look to the top here, you will see that there are things you can use on the tags menu to make sure you can assign whatever you need to do. For example, you can mark the task complete. You can assign it to someone by typing that person's email. So, but let's simply do this for ourselves. Let's say we want a task that we want to do somewhere later today, which is Saturday. And then we can also set a reminder for ourselves. Let's say also today is Saturday, and the time, let's make it a little bit closer to where we are now, so that we can see how that works. And we can say, well, this is 25% complete, and it's in progress. Otherwise it's not started, but we will start tomorrow or later today. We're already in today. So let's do save and close and see what happens. So we expect that at 12:32 on our time we should get a reminder of this task, because we set a reminder for it. But then that helps you to see how to set up tags for yourself, and you can also do that to order. So now you see the task is in 16 hours time, and you can say, okay, set another reminder in maybe 4 hours time, and that will set up a reminder, but we don't need to do that. And you can say dismiss as well. You also see the button here. Let's try this. If you right click it, you can also add another reminder yourself, again like we did in one of the modules, but we will not be repeating this. But you can choose which date you want a reminder, and also which time. You can change the time. Otherwise you can delete the tags, or you simply select the tags here, and you can select it here, and you can say delete. So that's it. So another way would be to, let's say, new tags, and here you can say weigh in pool, just a name, and you can say it should start somewhere on Monday. You can also set the priority to high, just to be sure. and you can say I want to assign it to someone. When you click assign, then you can type in the name of the person here, and then you can send that tax. But now you see there is no reminder, but then you see something like keep an updated copy of this tax on my tax list, which means you can see it and send me a status report when this tax is complete. If you don't tick them, then they will not happen. So if you send, and then you see on your tax list, you can see that for this our account, and depending on the progress, you can also get emails telling you how far it's going, and you can also right click to add reminders here, or mark it complete yourself, or delete it. So in this case we can just leave it in case we need it for another practice. So this is basically how you can deal with tax or manage tax. So I can also decide that I want to read it, and I just open it and I can see what's inside. Okay, and here I can reply to a tax if I want, and to the person, because this is the person assigned to that tax. No need to reply, but this is just to show you how this whole thing works, and this is how you deal with tax. Let's see what some details, just some information about the tax itself. And there's also something about send status report, which helps you to create an email message which contains a status report. So if I click it, okay, and it means I want to send something about the status report, and maybe I can attach a report to that email. And there you see the status completion when the progress is going on. And we can just close, read it. And if I go back to the tax, I can just close this. And that's basically how you deal with tax, and you can practice more and more with this tax thing. So based on this, we come to the end of module 2, which is basically talking about appointments, meetings, and tax, which basically are very similar in the way you set them up and how you use things around them. Thank you, and talk to you on the next video.